Hello, everyone, and welcome to SpeedGaming Live. We are in the Length of the Pass Randomizer Main Tournament 2025. This is Group Y. Our matchup tonight is between AryaStark and Julloninja, and our mode tonight is Cross Keys. I'm Tafile. Joining me on commentary is the wonderful Shinru, and our tracker tonight is Centroid41. How are you doing, Shin?
I'm doing great. I am looking forward to this race. Arya, a good friend of mine, and I absolutely unironically love watching Jullo play cross keys. It's the greatest, funniest thing in the world.
I think I posted it in chat earlier, but I'm wondering how long it will take Jullo to get to Hobo playing cross keys, because it's something he likes to do very often. For varying degrees. For those who are unfamiliar with the flag set, cross keys is cross-world dungeon randomizer full dungeon key sanity. Essentially, all of our entrances in the overworld have been randomized. There are a couple set pools. If you were watching the Cross Keys tournament earlier this year, you might be kind of familiar with them. But we are kind of playing with the more standard cross keys instead of the extended version of cross keys that tournament was playing with. Essentially, all of our drop-down entrances have been shuffled. All of our Skullwoods entrances are shuffled within themselves, and everything else is kind of shuffled within itself. All of our dungeon items have been shuffled: maps, compasses, big keys, small keys. We're primarily looking for the big keys, the small keys, and probably the maps, just to kind of get an identification. Because we are playing for a seven crystal Ganon. There's no guarantee that we have to climb Ganon Tower in order to beat Ganon. It'll kind of depend on where Ganon ends up as they drop down. It is fast Ganon, so Aga 2 is not required. But if Ganon's at the pyramid, then we have to go through the pyramid. So that's kind of the mode. Any particular thoughts, Shin?
We'll just see how it goes. I know how Arya usually starts. I will not at all be able to predict how Jullo starts in any way, shape, or form.
That's probably for the best. I think that figuring out exactly how Jullo starts is best. It's essentially a way to introduce madness into your life. Other than he probably will end up going to Hobo very early on. Which, like, if we were like playing, like, say, randomizer or bingo, I think a lot of players would do that. Because it's Hobo. But prioritizing flipper checks really, really early on before Kakrigo is not something a lot of Frosty players do. The race room has started, so we will be getting going in just a second as soon as the race room catches up. Okay. Arya has started in Link's house and has picked up a big key. Oh, odd. That's not the worst. We are handling the... Okay, Arya is doing the sensible thing and going for the hooligan start.
Yes, this is...
So this is the hooligan start. This is a very popular kind of meta opening for cross keys. I've noticed in the last year or so it's kind of fallen out of favor, because especially because it's the meta opening. And people want to like try to save time by pushing off the meta. But part of the reason it's really popular is that the Witch's Hut is really hard to get to normally when you're routing. It's kind of an isolated entrance unless you find the flute really early on. And this also lets you kind of check one of the harder to check drop downs as well, and make everything else kind of route a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the uncle over here at the ferry drop down.
Yeah, if I know Arya, she's just glad that it's not sank there.
Yeah. Map to Hera and Jewel just on Spike Cave.
Gross.
So what's basically at stake for both these runners? Both these runners actually already have 3 runs in groups. So the winner will essentially get guaranteed a spot in a tiebreaker race at the very, very worst. They have a very good chance of making brackets, but unfortunately, like there's a good shot that one of the runners is going to go 0-6. So we have a potential of like seeing 3, 4, and 2s.
Yep.
Okay, Jullo within the first 2 minutes is checking Hobo, and Arya is getting money. This would be really, really funny if this was like 300 rupees on Hobo.
Okay. Let's see, what has Hobo got for us? Oh, mushroom.
A mushroom. Jill's gonna swim out, maybe end this at the island. Probably end this at the island.
Let's see what's on Lake Hylia Island. Oh, hello, Fire Rod.
Ooh, that is nice to know about. Logically, we only have 2 dungeons that hard require a Fire Rod, but that's a pretty nice item to find.
Yep.
Shop over at the castle, and our drop down, I believe, was the lumberjack hut because we didn't have to walk a screen. And Chula finds the brothers connector, but doesn't have any bombs to blow it open.
Yeah.
He's gonna see if he can try to scrounge up some bombs, but is not able to. We did see the endless of Spectacle Rock Cave for Jullo, so he's not going to follow that if he wants to. Now, Jullo's going to actually go and do a Holy Land Open, but he has the mushroom, so he'll turn the mushroom in, and if this ends up being something when we find the potion shop, it will. This being Jullo, it will almost inevitably be something.
Let's see, nothing at the Lumberjack's hut. Let's see, anything on Lumberjack today? Oh, cool, magic bat.
Oh boy, it's of course this magic bat. The spot you can't visually check. Dark Cave for Arya over here in the back of the forest. Unfortunately, couldn't really get a good sense of the movement on it, which cave that was, but ooh, second big key.
E2 swamp, okay, sure. I guess better to have than not have.
I mean, yeah. Early on, definitely. That's our ferry drop down at the forest. So
got a question in chat about how to categorize. So I'm guessing they're asking how the modes are chosen. So the main tournament starts with 5 different modes to choose from. Both runners in each pairing veto a mode, so there'll be 3 loads left over, and then each one chooses one they would like to race.
Yeah.
So I know Arya chose. I think Arya chose Kabuki for the first race against Jullo, and Jullo chose Cross Keys for this race.
Ooh. Early game, which is nice to find before Shell Shore, and it's a Desert Palace small key, which is also nice because when we find Desert Palace, that's 2 free checks.
Yep. And
we don't have to hear any hemming and hawing about stealing a small key or not. Jullo somehow fails to kill the Buzz Blob with a sign.
Those guys can be hardy.
Yeah. Move. Less ITR. I don't know. I guess this should just be a run for chumps. You don't really have anything to do.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Yeah, lava chest is coming. It's happening.
Lava chest. Yeah. I'm enjoying these high quality rips on Jullo's side.
Extremely high quality. Nice. Yeah, there's a swamp big for Jullo. Oh well, boy, yeah. It's a little tricky on no health. Okay, well, cool. Nice refill.
Yeah. Ooh. D's down. Jill takes 1 step into TR, and it's like, no.
Yeah, no thank you.
I do appreciate this music from Jullo, even if it is a perversion of crazy backup dancers from Toho. But this is essentially going to be 4 free items for both runners.
Mhm.
Fortunately, it's been a lot of nothing.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad so far. And the last chance, okay, boom. Really, boomerang's not the worst thing in the world to have, especially when you're so low and resources. You find Hera, you definitely love having that boomerang.
I mean, yeah, it's nice as a stun weapon. If we find, like, when we find Skullwoods, we could use the stun to get those.
Yep.
So
there we go.
Speaking of Hera.
Hera, dude, don't have to use bombs to hit the switches. Just use a nice boomerang. Also, Hera is a crystal, as you see by the C at the top of the screen.
Yeah. Jullo wants heroes.
Yep. Jullo pump up the CR.
Yeah, Jullo's making sure everything is clean.
Yep.
We haven't seen a lot of money between the runners other than Arya doing Julloninja, so it'll be interesting to see what's on Bottlefen do.
Yep. Very expensive bombs. That was also Ganon at the magic bat. Oh, not actually the Cactwell spot.
Yeah.
Another big key to the Skullwood, sure.
Alright. Well, those are kind of the two the two not required for boss big keys.
Yep.
So those are kind of nice to just have.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also, like, I mean, technically also the air big and the ice big exists, but, like, those are actually technically required. We just know ways around them.
Yep. Okay. Meyer. Can't do anything with Meyer yet.
Yeah, I'll have nothing, don't worry.
Okay. Once we rescue Old Man, once we rescue Old Man, we have a starting point in CAC. That's nice.
All right, Mini Mall Dorm Cave. They both have about the same number of bombs, so this shouldn't be too bad.
Wow, that Mini Moldarm is not playing nice.
Yeah. Jill, a lot more luck with the bombs, unfortunately. But Dora. Mirror.
Ooh, mirror, okay. So yeah, it's a good thing for Arya that she did get through this. The mirror is something you definitely want to have early.
Yeah, in Crosskeys, it's probably your most valuable routing item. Because there's a lot of mirror entrances, and they can almost all be done as a bunny. It just doesn't matter because the Pearl's just sitting there in the back of the tavern.
Okay. Just a heart container.
Yeah. Jill, whenever he finds the bottom of the spectral rock, is just going to New York, probably. It's now my time for. It's now like my favorite Crosskeys time of. Let me find the connector and immediately slam my face into it and take it. I have Mirror and Moon Pearl within 12 minutes.
Okay, Julo finds the dam, gets his Desert Small.
Safe hideout is our drop. Want to take a guess on what's behind the pyramid?
I don't think have we seen Cackwell yet?
We have not seen the well.
Okay, yeah, that's what I feel. Okay.
Which inevitably means unless it's going to be a fast state, our runners are climbing GT just to get to the 9 items on the climb. It's fine, Zaf. Jula already found the mushroom, so he had to turn it in. So that's why he's in Cac. He's looking for the potion shop now.
Oh, just the one bomb left for Arya.
Yeah.
There
Of
we
course,
go.
there's
Nice.
bombs and blinds it. This is our second 5 item case, so we only have 5 caves left. That's Diddy Kong Racing for the moment. I got his bag of desert.
Going ahead and just muscle memory trying to steal the key. Oh, I have it. You should have stolen it anyway. It would have been funny.
I'd probably say him quit here because I have the mirror. That's our container on race game.
I think Jula's going to take one of these 2 connectors. Here, if I remember correctly, Jula's a man who loves his connectors.
Yeah, I really like. Which connector did he use? Oh no, he's going back to.
Yeah.
He didn't have the money for Ottoman, but he might take the bag of Old Man.
Yeah, there's at least one you could return from if it's not like exactly helpful.
Yeah. Smith is over there at Mini Mulder Cave area. Arya's probably going to go kind of just do the sweep left over to the desert.
Alright, just yeah, flooded item, just a piece of heart. Oh, back of Old Man goes to cool. Alright. This kind of seems like
Joe's gonna take a quick look and see what the rest of the.
Stun prize 20 rupees. Okay, not a bad stun prize.
Jill, already having seen seen Ganon, knows that this
Oof.
has to be
Okay, so
a
Arya's
safe
gonna
drop down.
probably Arya's gonna go get some bombs here, finding Paradox.
Yeah. Seven free items. Oh, 7 free-ish items. Be interested to see if Jula pushes for like Eastern Vales region. South Shore probably good to get the free DM item.
Yeah.
Using the fact that the timers kind of run when you have messages of back confirmation
Yep.
to try to kill some of these mini walled arms.
Okay. Wasn't sure she was in China.
Yeah, I think you're going to get forced to say input in a second.
It's just having really bad luck with these bombs and mini moldworms in general.
Yeah, kind of have to send one more to take a look and see what's up top, or keep going to overdo Silas over at what's his name?
At Agina, yep.
Well, he also have the book, so we can check those browsers.
Oh yeah, yep, that's yeah. You can always return here. It's a long walk. You can always return here.
Oh boy, it's Pod.
Yeah. Yeah, we could farm a few bombs here too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there was really anything in Paradox other than that it's called Swanky.
Yeah, not especially.
Arya's going to go for the Mimic Clip, I think. Or just bombs.
No, yeah, that was definitely getting that bomb. Yeah, I don't believe Arya is a Mimic Clipper. Oh, a small key of some sort on Desert Ledge.
Yeah.
Tula says no thank you to Pod, and he finds, mountain.
We can get everywhere on the mountain, so this will inevitably...
Yep.
Mire and Swamp.
Okay. Yeah, Mire and Swamp with those 5/6s. Yeah, Jullo with Emir will be able to rescue old man no matter what, so he'll get that starting point in Kaka. Oh, and he gets the hammer.
Ooh. It's kind of annoying because now you're going to have to probably climb up one more time. Because now that's East Death Mountain. And you're going to have to cycle that, so you're really hoping that you're going to find the old man here or down Vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Arya glimpsing that fire rod on Lake the Island that Jullo saw earlier and heading to Eastern area. Every penny counts.
Bark Rocks, but it's only $20.
Their tablet is garbage. I'm sure Jullo will end up picking it up at some point. He thinks she needs some more fluff.
Jill finds the other side of the connector that he orphaned. Which is actually logically interesting, because that means if we have mids, we could theoretically have flippers at Ice Palace entrance. Not that all happen, but it could. Skullwood's here over at Spike Cave entrance. Joe can only get one of the items without a sword and a fire source.
It's 10 arrows. Eastern Palace entrances. Upgrade ferry.
Not the worst thing to I found, but fortunately, not really. I think you can really afford money on it at the moment. Alright, so the Old Man Rescue Cave is actually vanilla.
Blue 5, just Dark Sank.
Oh, good, Harrow Castle. Let's see how Jullo wants to do this. 5 bombs and a boomerang. Oh, wait, no, we have the hammer. Never mind. Like, this is just completely clearable down to Zelda cell pretty easily.
Yeah. Oh, and he says, "Okay,
I will keep my hands clean." And then it says, "I will dirty my hands by rescuing the Old Man." There are not a lot of connectors on the mountain.
Yeah, so yeah, an interesting choice is not like our backup escape was locked by anything.
Yeah.
Too difficult to get past.
Bumper
so
key there
that-
for yeah.
Yep, so yeah, so that entrance Jullo was unable to check earlier is bumper. I was finding Spike Cave that Jullo already seen.
Yeah. Jullo only gets $20, but has unlocked a save and quit point to Kakariko Village. Now I have to imagine it's going to go probably up the top. Now we're going to go check the connectors in Castle rather than going over to see what's sitting over on top of the mountain, on the other side of the mountain. But I'm believing that one of these connectors is probably Floating Island.
Alright, well, Harassmania spits out in Village of Outcasts, so...
Yeah, well... It's pretty much full Dark World access in an extremely painful and slow way.
Finding that mushroom as well.
Good BK for Jullo. Unfortunately, does not have an item. Jullo will find out that the good news that the stun price is 20 rupees and an easier way to execute it with the hammer.
Yep, and there we go. There is Desert East.
Yeah, Desert East with the small key.
Yep. Love to see it. So inevitably there'll be nothing here, right?
Yeah.
Alright, Ice Palace map. And...
GT small.
T small.
This will get Arya up on the mountain, which is good. And Arya will also see the Paradise Connector know that this is logical. Oh, good. We got a big key.
Okay, I was gonna ask, I blinked, like, oh, was that a big key I saw there? And yes.
Yeah, big key on the torch.
Yeah, well, so yeah, this is gonna be good for Arya, 'cause she will get that hammer that's up here too.
And Jullo finds Hive Cave for Desert Palace, which means we can check Swamp House entrance and Bombo Stablin, and within 27 minutes, you'll have accomplished the goal of completely checking both tablets without a sword.
Just a garbage compass.
Jill
Arya
somehow
probably
not going for the item check.
Arya does this a little unfortunate. I think Arya probably will push past, but she finds this before getting that hammer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little slower. Shot just enough bombs to get through the rest, but we'll definitely have to be careful.
Yes. So I appreciate you, Lo, mirroring to go check the North Dark World and the North Lake entrances. But she skipped because he went to Hobo immediately.
Alright, taking wise course of action. Just stunning. Hot, small, okay.
That's actually not unimportant because Jullo isn't a hammer yumper.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, memes aside, like, that actually does matter because Jullo will... If Jullo wants all the items in pod, he will go for all 6 keys.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer was in C-Shape. I think C-Shape House up here on the mountain.
Yeah. A can of Burna. Okay. Alright, you're gonna find that old man. Rescue. Use that boomerang to navigate in the dark.
Back to Skull Woods.
I guess Skull Woods. Not gonna check Ped.
It is a bad Skull Woods layout, but we already have a small key, so we're not...
Oh, that's a terrible glove. Ew.
And we have the Skull Woods big key, too. So we're just straight up able to full clear the segment of Skull Woods and never have to come back to it. Joel's routing pays off again. Cape. And Joel will continue on and grab the guaranteed 12 key out of Pinball Room. Alright, Joel has normal Dark World access 30 minutes into the scene in an extremely kind of gross way. Gotta check the last drop down and see if we kind of get the 25% chance drop of it not being a bad Skull Woods. I missed that hookshot key. Was that connector? Alright. Alright. Jullo going to be the first one to take a look at the back of Escape with the glove. This glove, unfortunately, is completely in logic. It is just extremely hard to get to.
Yeah, just really bad. This is very bad. Like a glove in a bad skull was one of the worst things. you can have back there because you don't want to you don't want to go there because that's basically going to end your route, and you have like so many other places you could potentially check.
So where's Jullo gonna go here? Just gonna go and do take the fact that we have the take the cat portal to Dark World. Hammer for Arya.
She's still gonna take Hookshot Cave Connector.
Aaron. There's only one more item that Jullo can get out of the back of here in Skullblades, but he has a boomerang, so he'll probably grab a small key and then spend some time whacking a bunny with a Gibdo.
Interesting. Okay, so Hookshot Key goes over to Dark Death Mountain over there.
Yeah.
You know,
and the fact that
Palace.
Yeah, and that we can get there in the Dark World is also kind of important because we can lift the bushes here and bypass the limits requirement for this check.
Some sort of dark connector. I get. Yeah, don't have sound in Arya side, so don't know if it's Old Man Rescue or one of the Ascent Descent connectors.
I guess Arya is going to take this back and probably just go down Spiral Cave. For the rest of them, I probably would have been checking the rest of.
Yeah, I guess it's basically like a 50-50 because she'll get one entrance on going down either side, I guess. Either jumping down the middle or going down Spiral side.
Yeah, small key on upper ledge. Because normally, like, the play to go to, like, Fairy Ascension is we should get the two entrances. Now there's just one.
Yeah. And you never know when you're going to find the connector to either the connector to Laser Bridge and exit or TR Bridge.
Yep. And, you know, I have found GT behind this glove. Just that he's small. Jill's not going to bother bomb jumping over to.
Okay. Swamp Palace is all the way up here.
Crystal Swamp.
Ooh, and a small key on Floating Island.
3 of our visible item checks have been small keys, and the last one's been the Fire Rod.
Oh no. Oh, this feels bad. Oh, that feels so bad. Magic Shop when the mushroom has not been turned in yet.
Yeah. That's a really bad spot. That was the. I was gonna say, was that a hub? But no, that was the bush, wasn't it?
Yep.
Jullo gonna go take a look at Graveyard Ledge while Arya's over at Akina's Cave.
Yeah, another pod small.
Oh boy, it's Laser Bridge. And we have the cave, so this is all in logic.
Yep. It's a whole lot of logical nothing so far. Oh, there we go. There's something.
Bow.
Bow on Laser Bridge.
Yeah. Arya knows where pod is, Jullo does not.
Yes.
That's Akina's Cave.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I saw Green Pendant Thieves and a bunch of other Dark World crystals, but I'll see if Jullo's marked them. Pendant Ice. Our red pendants we knew were Mire and Swamp. Sorry, red crystals were Mire and Swamp, and we also have crystals at Skull and TR. Ooh, Super Bunny Cave.
Arya back in pod. Fortunately, without that bow.
Yeah, but too small. Too small. Oh, there's the flute. No guarantee that the flute is required, but
Yeah, you'll definitely take it, especially when you don't have boots to zip around.
yeah, especially like when our current access to the mountain is literally like going through, swimming over to the lake or taking Paradox Cave.
I'm not sure if that was too far to the... Okay, nope. Still works.
King's Table for Jullo, just money.
And not a lot bow locked in pod. Just Air Blues.
Jullo's going to get that flute on, which unfortunately means like getting over to the desert area is now a lot more viable for him. I mean, if you want to play Suda Boots and Cross Keys, you can. Just sign up for doing the Cross Keys tournament. They allow for the option.
Oh, hey, small key to this dungeon in pod. Wow. What a shocker.
You're going to see where this last entrance in IRL rather than go for two dedicated...
Oh, hey, another small key to this dungeon. How delightful.
Wonderful. Oh, good, it's our hair small key.
Oh, cool shovel. Cool shovel in Harmless Hellway. Okay, that should be good. Alright, bombs. Actually going north again now.
I mean, two vanilla pot keys would you add for Arya if not for the fact that Jullo does not hammer jump.
Yeah. Arya trying to navigate this area without a sword. Yeah. I think she's on the spot. Yeah, and okay, that is a swamp map, sure.
Oh, good. Guess what? Jullo's about to fight Potion Chef.
Yep, alright, see what is it? Okay. It's not gonna burn Arya. It's just a compass.
Yeah.
Sorry, it did, I think, leave the top chest in Dark Maze. Perhaps not entirely confident she can navigate up there without a sword. Oh, hey. Floating Island.
There's our top of the mountain connector. Too small. We were going to need 4 of those anyway, logically.
Fortunately, lacking the glove that Jullo has. Can't check Hookshot Cave entrance. That is not an especially hype cave.
No.
Just a TR small in there.
Oh, good. It's vanilla.
Yeah, nice, excellent.
Which will inevitably be like bumper ledge. Alright, Julia, where are you gonna go? Yeah.
Bombos, okay.
Ooh, Tama Castle. Interesting. Fortunately, Arya did not pull the cape, so is going to have to leave behind the Tower entrance. Again, unfortunately, this is going to where that, like, while the flute may not logically be required, it's going to really start saving Jewel time. It's just overall traversal.
Yep.
Zari's just coming back up here to go back up on the mountain again.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably...
This is probably Castle, maybe. Which will be Dark World, but then... you have to, like, risk everything on getting the glove out of the back of the bad skull blades, which I don't know if you do. I mean, if Arya goes for desert... well, the other problem is, like, Arya will find desert, but... like... probably won't be incentivized to take desert just because there's so much else in Dark World to do.
Mm-hmm.
So probably won't go and take that other entrance to desert until they find Hype Cave. At Hype Cave. Yeah. Joe doing the sensible thing and not even bothering to walk out of the pod maze and just warp back to the, flute back to 5 and then walk out there. Meyer, Chef Julo.
Sword and desert big, okay.
We have seen the back at desert, so now with the fire source we can beat it. Logically, in fact, fully in logic.
Yeah, flippers would get us that fire rod. Or maybe we could just find the lamp somewhere.
Yeah.
Although not a particularly fun fight with the if the lamp's your fire source.
Yeah. I mean, the unsensible thing was Julo walking out of the pod maze, which is a bridge too far for even Julo, which is...
deciding not to fluff there. Okay, Arya's spying that big key.
Yeah, not really incentivized, unfortunately, like to go continue taking desert connectors, having found floating island. Yeah, Jewel up here on the mountain, up here on top of castle has a cave, so we'll be able to see the middle entrance. Just the library.
Alright, you're just going for that item. There we go. You worked hard to get those bombs.
It needed them.
Alright, there's the flute for Arya. Jullo goes north.
I guess she'll. I wonder if Jewel will wrap this over to Dark Shopping Mall. Or just save and put out a catfish.
Yeah, and there's a top of super running. Doesn't matter. It's already found the bottom.
Other way around, but yeah, basically. We already found the side that we care about.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I forgot we have a bow, so we get chaos option 4, Zor and Zord Ledge. But for Jill, this is working out pretty well. He's gotten almost every item. Every entrance at this point.
Okay, there's that bow. And 10 arrows from Zora.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see where Jewel's going to flute off to now. Probably desert. Oh, mountain. I wonder if this will be a hookshot cave.
Yep. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, so he'll find he'll find that this just goes to the other side of the mountain. Essentially, this is just finding Ice Palace for him.
And I guess, yeah, we do kind of know in combination with Jullo and Arya's inventory is that you can dive that Ice Palace.
Yeah.
Jullo's got a sword, Arya's got bombos.
Yeah, I don't exactly remember where Arya pulled Mombos from.
That was from
was it Pod?
Spiral. That was Spiral Cave.
Yeah.
The vanilla Spiral Cave.
See where Jill's gonna go. Village Portal's an interesting choice. This would suggest, almost have to suggest it's Hyrule Castle. And, or he's just gonna go south and do Dick Game and Stumpy.
Arya's going to discover this is a bad Skull Woods, and we'll see what she decides to do after that.
Yeah. Chaos option. Jill is just going for Desert Palace Big Chest.
Just a piece of heart in the big chest.
And our runners are finally starting to sync up again.
Guess I took different routes to get here, but they're both in
Yeah.
Castle Tower.
Joe didn't check the items, so I'm going to blind find that. It's a hard container. That's our third GT small.
Yeah. Still, yeah, there's still not a lot you can do logically in GT at the moment.
Now, did Arya do Dig Game?
I don't think so. Also, yeah, she forgot to activate the flute.
Ah, okay. Alright. Jill kind of has two more checks here, and then we'll be out. Now Jill goes and checks Marlo's tablet. Yeah. We'll be able to take the glove and check the claw location over here as well.
Yep. Yep.
I probably would have checked Bobo's tablet and then just hopped down, but that's fine. Oh, good.
Sir. Last GT small right there.
That's a single sword away.
Jullo finds Pod, doesn't know it, but he's got another. Oh, well, no. Yeah, he only has the one pod small, so he can't even get to the back. Never mind. I would say he has another couple of pod smalls in his future, but.
Yeah. Yeah, that extra pot small is in the.
Oh, wait, no, I think there's. Was there one in the bridge chest?
No,
I don't remember.
no, it was Zelda's Cell. And then the other two are Dark Maze and.
That's right. It's Dark Torches and yeah, that's right. It's Turtles and Turtles and Dark Torches. Yes. If I know Jullo, that vanilla big key chest is getting checked.
I like how we've kind of optimized onto probably one of the worst decisions. Jullo will do it, and it will work out. I mean, I ended up watching a runner like on Sunday yesterday, like go through right side GT like 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is he going?
Wow,
he's going the back. What a madman!
Won't hammer you, but we'll do this.
He's about to make Zap. He's about to make Zap very mad by getting these 2 small keys.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Arya is just in the spot where Arya is going to last location that glove.
Yeah, it's such a bad spot.
Yeah. I mean, Jullo could kill Helma.
Yeah, he could. I guess that shovel.
Are you going to hammer Yump Jullo?
No, he's not. No. And he'll be able to check this. I already did not get this top chest. All right, just a shield.
But he's not going to go back and grab the last few checks he has to do. Oh, Jullo. I'm not gonna lie, this is how I run pod. I don't run pod like this. I would have had the small key from the back of it, from the dungeons, but I don't like to hammer Yump, so I get it. Arya gets her sword and does her big key. Now the question is kind of like, what do we have left in Logic that we can go do? And I think the answer is the Glove Rock over in Ice Rod Cave region.
All right, there's that Quake.
Alright, Jill is going to go out the top of Paradox. But yeah, we do have the Hookshot Cave entrance up here as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Hookshot Cave.
And it is 10 arrows, okay. So I guess the good thing for Arya is like a lot of these things that kind of been left behind for now aren't anything that is just seriously detrimental.
Yeah.
It's just that glove, which I think should probably get funneled into sooner rather than later.
Yeah. The only problem right now is like it's either the glove or Ice House, I think.
Yeah.
And Jill's already kind of gotten all the gloves getting out of the way except for Ice Rod Cave and Dark Shopping Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't like also it's like our only Dark World access at this point is literally take this Hyrule Castle connector for Argo, so having that glove for Jullo is just me getting around a lot easier. Yeah. So if Jill Flute's the one, this will probably be the Ice Palace Light yet. Oh, now Flute to 7. He's got these last two entrances over here, even though... Oh, wait, no, I forgot. One of these was actually Bumper Ledge, so we have the cave.
Yes. Yep.
It could be... Well, that cave basically switched worlds. But this could be like a vanilla Bumper Cave exit. Jullo, you have the cape.
Yeah.
Jill, you have the cape, and the only thing you were going to do from wherever you were doing was fluting over to do Ice Palace.
There, we can exit to main. Alright, so she doesn't know it. This is actually very good for her. She is now going to get that glove. I like she's I'm remembering ped. Like, oh yeah, I can check ped here. Oh, Eastern Palace.
Crystal Eastern Palace. Alright.
Oh, excuse me?
Hey Shin. I love Lamp.
Yeah, wow. Nice
All right.
lamp.
All right. So interestingly, that indicates that Desert Palace has to be our last pendant.
Yeah. Yeah, can't be Eastern, yeah. Well, yeah, can't be Eastern, yep. Oh, well, we already know Eastern's like crystal, but yeah, all these lamp lock dungeons, they're not pendants.
Wait, where did you pull a hook shot out of the first chest of Eastern?
It was still. Oh, apparently, yes, there it is.
All right. We're going to save the seed and send it to somebody, right? Yeah. Also, logically, our fire rod has to lock our lamp because it Desert Palace. So we're not getting that lamp ever. I'm real sad that Jewel didn't bother to check Ped when he had the opportunity, because I think he would have loved to see that. That's actually really nice to know from like a logic perspective.
Mm.
Like from a practical perspective, it'll mean nothing. We're going to find the flippers and we're going to get the fire right off of the Lake Island immediately. But oh, good. Oh, and almost vanilla bow. Well, Arya is going to have some luck here because
Yep, she'll
they're
get.
going to follow. Yeah, she's going to follow Bumper, find Eastern, find the hog shot.
Yeah, and there's, I think, very little chance she doesn't die of Eastern here.
Yeah.
She'd be kind of crazy not to.
But we're gonna basically do left side because like we have 3 small keys in logic. We know what the 4th is. So basically, like as soon as we like pop a sword, everything in GT is going to be in logic, with the exception of upstairs. Oh, good. Here, a big key. So realistically, what do we need for government now? Eastern Pig.
Eastern big.
Arya needs to.
Let's see. We need.
Julia will need to find that other pod small. We know where one is, but it's not in a spot for him.
Yeah, we need flippers and swamp small. We know where fire rod is. We need ice rod. Yep. And TR big.
Fire big, TR big. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I think it.
Oh, nice. So, hey, pod locked behind 2 swords. And ped locked behind pod locked behind 2 swords and ped. So that Hyrule Castle small in a random room.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice mirror shield. 2 shields in GT.
My magic went on. Alright. See if Jill does his map check now, knows pots of crystal. It's walking out of here, which is interesting. Arya's processing, finding GT.
I think this is a bathroom break for Arya.
Um, Jill is going to take advantage of the fact that he has a small key to go grab whatever's out of lava chest. And probably go and beat Hero as well.
And just Meyer map. Oh yeah, he hasn't done. Oh, that's right. He left this earlier, so he also has chomps to do.
Yeah, that's also true. Normally you'd go for the full magic, but he's going to go beat Moldorm afterwards. It doesn't really matter if he gets the full magic or not. He doesn't really need it. Jula is using nothing but the most finest video game music grips. GFE. As someone of his caliber would. I'm pretty sure this is a remix of Power of Life.
Moldorm down. Julo gonna collect the first crystal of the race. 115. Just normal cross keys things.
Yeah. Honestly, for like normal for cross keys, other than like checking like the shopping mall area, dark shopping mall area, Joel's kind of hit like everywhere else in the overworld that isn't bits locked or boots locked, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna dip into Meyer. Doesn't have Samaria, but knows it's a crystal, and is just gonna see what can be done about this situation.
Yep. Especially, you know, 100% certainty you're not going to be able to hit up those. Well, actually, he doesn't know that, actually. And Arya will know that when she goes in here,
Yeah.
but Julo, for all Julo knows, Lamp could just be in here.
Yeah. Which means we just don't do cutscene chests. It's wonderful. It works out fine.
It is a half magic.
You get to do the fast checks in Meyer and then ignore the bad ones.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of imagine Arya's going to start chasing Julo for a little bit just because you can go beat Hera and you can...
Yeah. Yeah, I think Hera into Meyer, I think just makes sense. And there you go. There's our access, our fire source. Also, Fire Rod will also make Pod a lot easier to beat as well.
I think Joe's going to immediately go for Fire Rod now.
Yep.
Going up the mountain.
Nope, he lives to prove you wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, Huckshot Cave exists, so...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. These are 4 pretty quick checks.
I mean, if Julo really wanted a big brain, like, the Brothers Connector was still the Island Connector. But, like, on Julo's personal tracker, now he's figured out his presence in crystals. This will probably be a save with the... back to the man again. I mean, you probably want to get the Fire Rod at some point. You need it.
It's also going to be Skullwoods. We did see the back of Skull earlier.
Yeah. Where was that again? Spike Cave.
Yes.
Does Julo know that he can spawn in Link's house? Yes, but also Julo can get a full health refill by talking to the man. Arya's gonna go grab the small key that was over sitting on Desert Ledge. Mm-hmm. And Julo's gonna kind of get the last 3 entrances that aren't mitts or boots locked. We have seen, like, everything except for a couple of the TR entrances in terms of dungeons.
There you go. Yes, that was Hera Small when you... although I guess couldn't have really done anything about it because she doesn't have a fire source yet.
Yeah. We're still missing a decent number of item caves.
Okay, let's see where... Okay, yeah, this looks like Hookshot Cave, Arya.
Yeah, Julo's gonna combo this in with Spike Cave.
Blue Mail and Spike Cave.
Now, Jullo knows where the old man. He specifically even took the old man connect save and quit point as a connector. And I believe this is going to be a GT climb for Jullo. Which is going to be 9 items. Arya is going to be the first one to make the dip and dice. Finally going to get some good divergence between the runners. I'm kind of scared to see where the fact that this is a Mega Man 2 Wily 1 remix is going to go from Civic Gunner.
I mean, I'm just sitting here. I'm expecting a sword on the climb for some really hilarious logic. Get your sword on the GT climb to get your 4th key to go back up the climb.
You're wanting this. You're wanting Pre-Moldorm to chest sword. Yes. I see.
Yep.
Yeah, I really don't hate either of these places that either runner is making right now. Ice has been in Logic for a while. It's really tempting. GT's also been suspiciously in Logic for a while as well, and it's 9 items on the climb. So,
yep,
it's your, it's one of your densest plays.
Yep. Yes, it's yeah. So, yeah, the Cackwell is behind the GT climb today.
Yeah.
There's a lot of items behind this play.
Yeah.
Whether any of them are good items remains to be seen, but there's a lot of checks.
Yeah.
And at this point, probably decently likely that something is here.
Yeah. Nice Samaria-less Wizards won by Jullo.
Yeah. Oh, that's the cane. Interesting. That is going to be a beatable Meyer for our. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah, single trip fire.
Yeah, it's assuming she doesn't want to go back in. Well, I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, depending on if there's anything on left side. But obviously, Jullo's going to be a lot more incentivized to get those checks.
Yeah. All right.
Having there, because he has to go back to beat it.
Yeah. Like, we also know, like, the Ice Cosmic Key could totally be up here on top of GT. Just because of, oh boy, here we go.
Wow, it's like GFE in the chat has played this game before.
I don't think GFE's played Cross Keys. I think GFE just plays Randomizer. I like how GFE and I share a single brain cell. Alright, so far the only thing up here upstairs GT is the boots, which is mainly is the boots. So Mario is hard required to beat the seed, because 2 of our dungeons require it, but...
A little too early on that Bombos.
Yeah.
So, quick swapping misadventures.
This area has not been too friendly for Jullo either. Alright, 5 items.
Okay, well, that is a required climb. That swamp small.
Yep. Yep, and Jullo basically has a full reign of every entrance of the game now. Probably gonna go take a look at the 2 North Dark World Bonk Rock spots and then work around to wherever else. Could use Smith Chain, could just skip and go for just your hammer pegs. So realistically, it was just Samari. Right now, it's just Samari and Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Front is TR.
Yeah, I don't really see a world where it doesn't just go to Meyer next.
Yeah.
Speedable, Silvers, make Vidya Breeze.
You know, Joel is going to go to probably Swamp soon after this.
You know, I think if there's one thing I've learned from this, these comms, I just don't predict what Jullo is going to do. Well, I guess apparently only GFE, well, GFE can predict what Jullo will find, maybe not what he will do.
I mean, Joel right now is at least just cleaning up entrances for the most part.
Alright, he's gonna go for this, for Dark Crosskin. Doesn't know that, this is padlocked, but I guess it could be maybe something.
Yeah. You know, it'd be really funny if there was like a Mario Paint version of the song. Just a single arrow. Alright.
Yeah, I just wonder. Yeah, I wonder how long it'll be for, I guess, the GT climb, because this gonna get flippers here. Beat this, and it just kind of feels like dungeon clears feel okay right now. Like a pod, she'll be able to beat Skullwoods.
Yeah. Jill will finally get 6 spot smalls.
Yeah.
And we do have a big key on the desert torch, by the way. So
Yes. Yep.
I'll have to see about that.
Let me see if these runners you wanted it to be Eastern or TR big.
Yeah.
We still got that these big or ice big floating around.
It looks like Joe's going to go take a look and see what that big key is.
Yep.
I mean, logically, we know we need the ice big anyway, but Joel doesn't.
I guess yeah, logically, yeah, we do because the lamp is on bed. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yep.
There we go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful A+ game. Interestingly, we haven't actually. I don't think we've seen a connector to the bridge connector.
No, I don't believe so.
So that's either dark or the old lady connector. Interesting. Chiefy just going to go for the dark prior, the left side my heart checks. Probably figures you can't get the fire out. You can't get, they weren't accessible the first time around anyway. Which is true. For reasons he doesn't quite know.
Unfortunately, I'm already having a tough time in Dark Mire right now. That looks like good. Okay, there we go. It should be fine. Just, yeah, we have plenty of magic for...
Alright. Nothing too much on the left side, though. See where Jill goes.
Oh, boy. Picking up the Smith.
Yeah. I mean, you went to the GT climb, you got that small, but the other thing, other than the boots, you got those mitts, so you might as well push it, I guess. The only annoying thing well, I mean, the specific medium hold arm capably at the flute, so. Uh-oh. Arya really needs to get an anti-fairy.
Yep. I was just... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It feels so bad.
That's not a good place to take a death. And Julia gets paid off immediately, of course. Alright, so track that up to 2 hard required items behind the climb. She'll probably grab his purple chest, and then we'll take care of the Link's House Bonk Rock. Actually, we did see the Link's House Bonk Rocks. That was the back old man, so we only really have to do just Bomb Shot Bonk Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, getting some map knowledge. Jill is gonna go do swamp now.
Going for less stuff immediately, not chancing it. Got everything the full clear. Just gonna take it.
Or you can only unfortunately do the first chest and swamp when she goes and checks it, but we're still missing Eastern Big and TR Big. And a sword.
Nothing on this side swamp. It's looking like Skullwoods for Arya.
Yeah. Another TR small. Jill says, like that, the appropriate amount of respect.
Okay, Arya takes down the Moth while Jullo makes his way to Argus. Okay, boomerang on Moth. That is a crystal Norchi for Arya, and Jullo will be right behind with his second crystal. Just a bit.
Jill taking advantage of the fact that Argus pups have no knockback on the fighter sword. So you can kind of just do this strat of double spinning them easily.
Yeah, this is going to be finishing off pod. Where are you?
Yeah, fighting short Argus is one of those things that seems intimidating, but actually, really, it's really only an issue on phase 2 if you don't have like Arad or Silvers. Phase 1, it's actually a lot easier than some of the other ones.
So Swamp not really paying off.
No. Required. It's a red crystal. We'll see if that matters for anything. But there are other red crystals requires all 3 pendants to beat, so.
Oh, well, that is, I mean, there's no way Julo misses that.
No.
All 6 pod smalls. That is, yeah, required Eastern. And it's just going to be another thing that kind of draws Arya away from doing the climb for the time being.
I actually don't think that. I think that's the opposite. Eastern Palace is at the top of Upper Cave.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yes.
So you're going to go there, and then you're just going to be sitting right next to it with some Arya and Fire Rod. You're just doing your full clear GT at that point.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess more momentarily drawing her away.
Yeah. Tavern here for Julo. I mean, Julo's problem is right now is like he's got a lot to do that isn't quite ice. But I think he's doing ice now. Which is good. This will be Samaria.
Yeah, the big chest to be something of interest.
I mean, at this point, between the two runners, the only thing we're missing is TR Big.
Yes.
And a sword.
And a sword, yep. Which, I mean, a sword would not be nothing.
And to be honest, like, also, it makes a lot of sense to kind of be doing ice right now, because, like, if you're, like, kind of keeping an eye on the logic, we found a lot of things upstairs in GT, but those were all 4 key locked, and we don't have a second sword to get our 4th key. So, like, Ice might have the sword that gets everything into logic, or it could have Samaria, which gets us the stuff that we need to get into logic. Yeah, we have seen 3 entrances to Turtle Rock. We have not seen the big chest entrance, but we have seen the other 3.
Yeah.
Arya's gonna make another attempt at Meyer.
Yeah. I think going back in with the fire source, so I wouldn't be surprised she also does left side.
Yeah. Julius Maria. And yeah, Jullo going to route this ice a little bit better, having the small key. So he can do Ice Tea here and then bomb jump left to right, or right to left. Let's say 10, 20 seconds.
Here's big check coming up. Ice House, big chest. Alright, just 10 arrows.
Yeah. Oh, that's where the ferry. Yeah, that's right. Cutscene just was the ferry. Which would have been nice.
Yep.
I would pay very careful attention to this music.
So yeah, it's Ice Palace down for Jullo getting that Samaria.
Yep. Now has the ability to beat Pod, Skull, and realistically, like, probably will just go beat Pod, Skull, and TR, or at least
A little bit easier time getting through Darkmire this time.
yeah.
Jullo checking Ice Palace entrance. Just a shop.
I just feel probably heading for Skullwoods. No. I'm not really sure. There are some item caves out there. We haven't seen Sick Cave. I don't think we've seen K45 or Chicken Hut. And we also haven't seen the TR Big Chest entrance, but that doesn't really do you any good.
Mm-hmm.
So... I mean, that's not bad if you want to go out to the front. But the front is also just at Kingston, so...
Alright, Sick Kid. Flipping Jullo a penny. Alright, yeah, this looks like it's going to be Eastern Palace, and then probably GT after for Arya.
Yeah. Joel finishes her out at Pod. So this will probably be Jewel getting Eastern Big and then shifting to one item from Go. One item and a sword from Go.
Yes.
It has to exist somewhere.
Yeah, where is this thing at this point?
Like, how many dungeons have we full cleared? Like, we full cleared Hyrule Castle. We full cleared Skullwoods. We know we have to be able to do stuff in Thieves Town, but we can't.
Mm-hmm.
Air Basement exists.
It sure does exist.
It probably exists in GT Right Side, I guess.
Yeah. Although, not well. I mean, GT right side is locked by the
Oh, that's
swords
true.
too,
No, that
right?
yeah. So tile room?
I mean, that doesn't mean there couldn't be a sword in there. It just wouldn't be the
Right.
logical sword.
Yeah, no, tile room maybe.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Because like we're also missing some connectors, but like they're gonna have to take us to the bridge, and then it's only gonna get us chicken hut at that. So that's it. And we're probably gonna just end up getting at least Master Sword Silver, the Silver Cannon, which is kind of suck, but it's better than Master Sword Silverless. So
Yeah, it's Armos down for Arya. That's crystal number 5 for her. Judo. We'll be getting crystal number 3 soon.
yeah, Crystal 3, but also is going to be able to go knock out Skull, Banger,
Yeah.
and Eastern shortly. And Arya's about to start the catch up that Jullo was doing. Yeah, Thiestown is sitting in Kakariko Village, but it's also our green pendant.
Yeah. We just, no sign of that big key so far, even though the lamp is on ped.
Yeah. The lamp is on pedestal.
So these bigs got to be out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Which, hey, maybe these big is right here. Maybe there's even a bigger rabbit hole.
Yeah, we can't.
That second sword.
Yeah, we can't have something with like 3 swords in GT, unfortunately, GFE, because Bobo's tablet is a GT small key. And that's our 4th one.
Okay.
Oh, GT entrance. Yeah, unfortunately, again, not because... Yeah, no, because... Lamp's on pad. And Swamp Pal's small is in the well for GT small key locked.
Oop. Didn't see that. Yeah, didn't see that first item. That's just a compass. Oh, there's a sword. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There were 2 swords in here because that was a tempered sword.
Yeah, there are 2 swords and a small key to somewhere. I'm gonna have to.
Cool video game.
Okay, so like logically, like we had to get the sword off of Bobo's tablet. Those 2 swords are locked by Bobo's tablet. Wonderful, wonderful.
What a cool video game.
So, like theoretically, I think my best theory for logic is that Bomb Shot Bonk Rocks is the connector, is the TR Bridge connector, and our last sword is sitting in Chicken Hut up on TR Bridge.
It could be. It could just be in on Lamo, I guess. Pen and Lamo, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were 2 out of logic swords in Compass GT Compass room.
Yeah. So what you're saying is essentially we have to make Gamma play the seed in logic, right?
Yeah. Ice Rod is on the Smith.
Ice Rod is on the Smith, but
which
yeah,
could or could not be a problem for Arya. I feel like Swamp feels like a much more natural play after this is done.
GFE's gonna get not GFE, Jullo's going to get the swords. Wrong. Wrong hemisphere. Yes. Same energy, wrong hemisphere. Ice Rod is on the Smiths. The mitts are in the well behind the climb. The boots are also upstairs on GT climb. As well as the small talkie, so... a lot of things up here. I would say right now Jullo still has a bit of a pretty good time lead, just if only because Arya took that death in Meyer. Regression was not on Hobo, it was just a mushroom. But Shifi turned in. For a piece of heart. Oh no, it was a compass.
Yeah, it's just a compass.
Oh, it's a second Castle Tower Smokey! Even better!
Oh, cool. Magic Bat, baby, let's go.
Magic Bat, which is also behind pedestal.
Yep.
Because lamp is on bed.
Yep.
I honestly do not know why GFE has opted to go into the light world here.
Wow. GFE's just he's just in chat there. I don't know what he's doing in Light World.
Sorry, not Jullo. I'm just saying this because, like, because Graveyard Ledge is Laser Bridge. No, we have these are progressive swords. We started with the first sword you find is Fighter Sword. Then we found the Master Sword, and then we found the Tempered Sword.
Yeah, yep. There were just having to be two swords in GT Compass.
Yeah. I'm really just surprised that like Jullo's just doing this just because, like.
Oh well, there we go.
Okay, well there we go. There we go. That would do it.
We're in Logic now.
We're in Logic, yeah. And now Crystal Roller Chest is completely been orphaned.
Yep.
You could have checked Crystal Roller Chest and then dropped down. But this will be Meyer for GFE. 2 more items that aren't our answers.
Yep.
At this point, our answers are literally, it has to be... It's Castle Tower 2 or... Magic Bat.
Magic Bat, yeah. Oh no, we still have, what's his face? Pendant Lambo.
Pendant Lambo.
I guess you said Crystal Roller.
Yeah, okay. We're down to like 4 checks, basically.
Yeah, we're down. Yeah, we're not down. Yeah, not a whole lot.
Well, for Arya, which will be Swamp Small, which you feel good about, Mitts, which you feel a little less good about.
Yeah, you don't really feel good about Mitts at 2 hours.
No. Oh, and I guess we haven't done Purple Chest either. Purple Chest still exists.
I think
Jill didn't do Purple Chest.
Did he?
No,
I thought he did.
No, he just left. I'm pretty sure he didn't do it. Yeah, actually, I marked it off, so I guess he did.
Yeah, I was pretty sure he did. And yeah, I think this is going to be Swamp Palace for Arya. Makes total sense.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, still, like, anything that is lamp locked, we still need to find the Thieves Down Big Key, which...
wild runners. Let's see if this is working. Yes. All right. So,
Yes.
wild runners. You should be sure to give them both a follow. Both great runners.
Yeah.
Put on a wonderful show for you.
Please give my COCOM note Shinmuru a follow. I was about to say Nochi, but I'm not a.
I haven't been winning bingo enough lately to be Nochi. Oh, that's right. Hair base. That's right. We have hair base.
Yeah. Okay, this is the true measure to see if the seed has to be sent to somebody, I guess. Preparations were made to watch a Jullo match tonight. Shoutouts are supposed to come hour to hour mark. Doesn't really. It's been a fun match to watch.
They come when they feel right.
Yeah.
And, oh, hey, there we go. Maybe Jullo will get that lamp.
I mean, at this point, we're going to run into the TR big before then.
Will we?
I mean, almost certainly.
Probably, but it'd sure be funny if we didn't.
True.
I mean, it's probably just like back here, right?
I mean, the worst spot would be like, it would be her solar room.
Yeah. Yes.
But like, I think that's what you were saying before. Like, we were really only down to like 5 or 6 shits left. So we did one. That opens up another 4. So like on the balance, it's still probably in here. Especially considering I don't think we've seen all of our TR smalls.
Two bug nets, 2 bombs. Not maiden cell. 2 checks and the green pennant turn in left in here.
Yeah.
Open up the old chant
Where it was, I saw it was Dark Fleet 5. So not a bad place for a turn. Yeah, I prefer the Silver Gunner remix of this with Through the Fire and Flames.
Well, not immediately the Back of Thieves.
Yeah. But yeah, now Arya's going to start running through elements and Funk Rocks checks. This will probably be Jullo quickly checking pendant because it's at 5. You're kidding me.
Yep, there it is.
Okay, yeah, this is getting sent to someone.
Yep.
Jullo is now in gun mode. It's going to take a very long way to get to Laser Bridge forward, but is in gun mode. Still has to actually kill Mafia, but
Yeah. Not going to take too long here as Arya has to do a long back of thieves. And
long back of thieves.
And also, yep, and also do
switching.
Smiths, yep.
Yeah. Kind of that flute and the flute and then the boots a lot of it. Just Jullo is able to get around to do everything a lot more efficiently.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, I was saying, oh, yep. Hoping this big key is something. Unfortunately, it's going to be nothing.
Jullo will probably be tickled when he learns where the lamp is. He probably has a suspicion. And he'll know it if he reads the credits, but...
Okay, so here comes AryaStark from Arya, and Jullo takes down Trinex.
Yeah, Jullo just needs to flute up the mountain to get to Spike Cave, and then... we'll get to poke Mafia a few times with this gold sword.
Nice splash damage there.
Alright.
Alright, moth down for Jullo. Alright, he's in, looks like purple chest into Bombo's tablet.
Yeah. Yeah. And Gannon is just sitting over at Gackwell today, so it'll be a quick flip to 3 for Jullo, and we'll be done in about 90 seconds.
The Turok Big Key is on green pendant turn in with Thieves Big and Hera basement.
Yes. Jullo is using high quality rips MSU. It's a Silva kind of pack. I love how this is a corrupted version of Goodnight Mom. Womalon is a fantastic game that everybody should play. Play Kaiusa Mario, you should play Loma Milano. Play Link to the Past Randomizer, you should play Loma Milano. Play none of those, you should play Loma Milano. Oh, Jiffy gets a triple.
Alright. Hey, get your GGs in chat for Julloninja. Go to 4-0 in his group.
Yeah. Well, pretty much confirm, at least, at the very least, clinch a tiebreaker slot.
Yep.
See if Arya will continue on.
Officially with the race time, GG time of 2:13:17.
Yeah. Slop over to Arya's music now that Jullo's done. We'll see if he wants to join us for an interview. Doesn't have to. Yeah, I'm not sure how often Arya checks the race room after a race. During a race.
Yeah, see. Generally not a looker, but
yeah.
Guess we'll see during like downtime or anything.
Yeah. Well, I will pull Jullo up in the meantime. Hello.
Hello.
GG's Jullo, winner of the race, joining us.
GG's. Yes. What a dumb location that is.
Yep.
I mean, just keep watching your credits for a minute. But yeah, no, GG's. What did you feel about the seed?
I mean, it was okay. I'm glad I got spat out of back a skull for those gloves.
Yeah.
But what's the lamp? Is it on PED?
It sure is.
Just keep watching the credits, Jullo.
I mean...
Yes, it's on pedestal.
I only had 2 spots left it could be. Landmo or PED.
You could have checked it, but you didn't. But honestly, like...
Oh...
Yeah, no, us knowing I was on bed kind of like threw a little bit of wrinkle into the logic on,
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to find swords for a while there.
I mean, look, your logical second sword was fire around.
Just ignore logic and get 2 swords in compass room, easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they both need a Samari fire rod.
Logically, get your Samari out of Ice Palace, and then get your fire rod from the flip. I even forget where the flippers were.
They're Meyer Big Chest.
They're in Meyer Big Chest. Right. So,
Eastern skippers are in shambles.
I don't think you can skip Eastern in this seed.
Well, you can't. The hook shot is there.
I know. I think by the time you find it, even Zelga would do Eastern, because you don't want to be doing connector to bumper. You just do Eastern palette, to try to single deep Eastern Palace.
I had the flute at that point. It's not too bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, Arya kind of you kind of sequenced everything a little bit, like a lot of the mobility a little bit better than Arya did. But she's kind of just right now looking for the Thieves Big, which is in a horrible spot.
Yeah, completely asinine location.
Yeah. I was also looking for the granny connector.
Yeah,
never had-
we never saw it.
Well, no,
It's
maybe
it's either
GT then.
it's either GT, the bomb shot bonk rocks, or Pyramid Fairy.
Wait, Arya didn't do those either.
Arya, so like you kind of you were both kind of like chasing the same route for a little bit, though Arya was a little bit. You did your thing and you whispered the gloves out of sweet nowhere, where Arya kind of played the more standard play and at last location the gloves. And like just kind of as a result, Arya ended up going for Ice Palace first before GT, and so has been chasing you behind even after you got the boots and everything. So
I mean,
boots
if
and
I
mitts.
had
So
gone to Bombos with, like, gone to Ice Palace with Bombos, I would have done it.
yeah,
Just
yeah. Arya had bombos. So and then you have Pod with 2 pod smalls in the back of Pod.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a weird one.
I kind of wish I could have seen your face when you did your madman pod route and then immediately found 2 pod smalls.
No, I mean, it just meant I had to, do the stuff at the back. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, just do the front of Hyrule Castle out of logic, and you would have had your extra.
I mean, I could have single dipped east and then.
Yeah.
If I had 2 keys, I would have just done big key chest with the front door opening.
So Arya beat Lando. Heading back to the shopping mall.
Oh, Spike.
Oh, Spike Dave, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't want to do Hero Basement. I mean, it's Hero Basement.
I mean, surely that's all that's left after this check.
I'm pretty sure. That and technically Castle Tower 2, but Castle Tower 2 doesn't exist. I mean, Castle Tower 2 and Magic Bat technically are in logic now, but...
I mean, I'd rather, turn in the green pendant instead of getting my lamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what a mess.
Yeah, this scene was like... It was...
Pretty typical messy cross keys, I would say.
Yeah.
Have early mirror and moon pearl.
Have early Moonpearl mirror within like 15 seconds, within what, 12, 14 minutes.
Yeah, and then have...
Can't find the connector to get you anywhere in the Dark World that isn't good. And
Oh, nice 200 flat CR.
yeah.
I'm not sure how I managed that. I don't think I skipped that many things. But I know there was a couple of single item caves still out there.
I think we were still missing... I don't know if we were still K45, and I think we were still missing Chicken Head. Yeah, Arya just pulls...
Luckily, it's just right next door.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that stopped me from going to Aga 1. Yeah, it's 2 checks, I'll do it next. Oh, look, it's a big key.
Yeah,
Yes,
alright.
I'll do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Arya did read Pedestal, so she knows, like, but... Oh, God.
Didn't forget to mirror out from being spat out there with the book in hand.
Yeah. God. Um, don't worry. Chad loved the seed. Of course, because of course they would. What else? Oh.
But yeah, with your win, Julo, I think you're what 4-0 now in your group.
Yeah.
The challenge is to be believed.
I still have
Yeah,
to schedule with
yeah.
Purdy.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think you at worst at this point have clinched a tiebreaker race, if one is needed. But
Well, yeah, it's if Purdy wins both of his last races, and I lose to John as well in 2 days, then it'd be a
yeah,
3-way. But I don't get more cross keys.
that's a shame. Hey, or at least we're getting LSD blind.
Yeah. Mine says I don't see it being a bright future. It looks plenty bright in there from where I'm standing.
Yeah, and Arya knowing that. Unfortunately, like the problem for Arya is Arya actually does actually have to pick up the pendant.
Yeah.
Normally, this would make it. This is something you'd do if you don't want to pick up the pendant or the dungeon prize.
I mean, she just
Because
does it regardless
yeah.
now.
Yeah, because it leaves the door open so you can walk out and mirror. For those who don't know what this glitch is.
Okay, so TR big incoming.
All Arya has to do is just go beat Trinex, and Ganon will be done in probably in 4.5 minutes. But yeah, honestly, like it was wondering where some of those items stacked up was kind of interesting, and then like the climb at least being like required at least doubly just because of Ice Rod and the Swamp Fall is nice. But,
Yeah, I mean, the well not being a waste of time was nice.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
once, yeah.
and I'm sorry if I called you GFE at any point during this race. Who was in chat?
I mean, I've been informed of that, and yeah. GFE just wishes he was me. JK.
Our next sound for Arya. And all we got to do is just flit over to CAC and be done with this stupid seed. I just want to point out that technically, like, you needed like the fire rod twice in order to get the lamp, logically. Or hard required, even.
Yup.
And I didn't bother counting ice files key, so I don't even know if that's... There's not a third soft case in there.
You know, I forget where the second ice key was.
Where's the ice? The ice pick was on a spot where you had found it before Arya did.
It was on the desert torch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that's our hard fire headlock then. Yeah, so logically, all three of your pendants required fire rod to be 2 of them hard. Wonderful. Actually, all 3.
All 3 just because of big keys and Hera basement.
Yeah.
All right, both of you finishing off with the triple. Very nice. And get your GGs in chat for Arya. Finishing with the official race time .gg time of 2:29:18.
Honestly, not too bad for this seed, where it was essentially
Yeah.
like, logically, it was essentially like almost guaranteed to be alt engines, with the exception of like Castle Tower, because we don't know exactly where that last 4th TR small is, but it's probably somewhere Castle Tower locked, either in Castle Tower 2 or in Magic Bat. But I'll go drag Arya in. GG's Arya.
GG's.
GG's.
What a stupid seed.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the sequencing just didn't work out for you, Arya. Especially the glove was pretty bad for you.
That was Skullwoods, right?
Yeah, Skullwoods. Yeah, the bad Skullwoods. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't love that.
Yeah. Jill just kind of whispered it into existence somehow. I'm not entirely sure how.
I just went through a connector. I'm like, okay.
You went through a connector with everything else in Dark World and a Moon Pearl and a mirror available.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I do that?
I love you, Jill. But yeah, Jill found the glove a little bit earlier and picked up the flute a little bit earlier. Was when you were doing Ice Palace, Jill was doing the climb, so I ended up with boots before everything else. So just kind of had like an overall movement advantage to the seed, which was unfortunate because the seed required you to do a lot of really, really stupid things, and having good Dark World access really helped Jill save a lot of time, and among other stuff.
Nice lamp, by the way.
Yeah, nice lamp, yeah.
Yeah, Jill never checked pedestals, so he didn't know exactly where it was, but I think he had to, it was down to 2 checks. You said you were down to two checks for you. So.
Yeah, Lambo and Ped. I mean, forgetting Ped by mistake, because a back of Skullwoods.
Yeah.
Eh. I should do this, but I'll check the drop down and hope I don't have to walk all the way around to go back into Dark World.
Yeah. I mean, you got a glove and you gotta, you have to like just clear out the entirety of Skullwoods at that point, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it was just kind of like a do everything scene, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, do everything except, check any of the locked stuff.
But you had to do the Mitzlock stuff anyway. You had to do Mitzlock checks anyway, but yeah.
None of it was useful. It was just a waste of time.
The Smith said ice run!
No, that's not Mitzlock, Tovile. What do you want about?
What? Yeah. Any thoughts, Arya? Sorry.
I felt fine with most of it, to be honest. I mean, if there's some, wrong ordering, then whatever. The only thing I felt bad about was the death in Meyer, which things just went sideways. I'm not great in that dark room. It's just getting the freaking pod off off the switch, and then everything else. But then, yeah, bad RNG at the end. But obviously that didn't swing anything. The only other thing that felt bad was at the very end when it was like, oh crap, like because I knew about that lamp, I was like eschewing a lot of these lamp locked checks when meeting dungeons and stuff like that. And that's pretty much all I've got left for the most part is hard lamp locked stuff. And I'm just like, God damn it, is it just going to be freaking ped? And it was lamp lock and I skipped it and Jullo had it like 5 seconds into the game. Maybe.
Yeah, no. Thankfully, it was just fire rod blocked. Like every the fire rod that just locked everything. Locked all 3 pendants. You needed the fire rod to beat all 3 of your pendants today, so that's wonderful.
Fire rod to get 3 swords.
That too.
Yeah, that's stupid. Compass room and GT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's great because you're on the restream. Your stream kind of like froze and glitched out for a second when you picked up your master sword, and so we're like, we don't know exactly what that is. And then we saw the next item, and then we saw you pull tempered, and I'm like, well, I guess we know what that first item was now. Yeah, because it was just like just watching that, just like, oh, okay, well, there's 2 swords in Compass Stream. That's wonderful. Our fourth key was on Bobo's tablet. Where the hell is the the actual logical second sword? But yeah, actually, that's a logically required double dip of ice valves. Now that I think about it, to get some Arya, so you can get your sword to go up to GT to get your boots. No, no, you could have gotten the boots before. Boots were only 0. Boots were just big key locked. Yeah, not that you would have done that, but. Yeah, that scene was just kind of gross and weird.
Yeah, do you have any final thoughts to offer before we close shop for the evening?
I mean, I hope Toffal took my advice in the race room to not get an aneurysm. But yeah, thanks to you both.
I didn't. Don't worry. Once the lamp was on pedestal, I knew exactly where I was. So,
Have to try harder.
sorry. Anyway, I'll kind of I will wrap everything up then. Thank you very much to my co-com Shinmaru for joining me tonight. You've been a joy to work with, like usual. Thank you to our runners, Arya, Stark, and Julloninja for putting on a very good race. With a very, very bad seed to work with, that I'm sure is going to get sent around to people. Thank you to our tracker tonight, Centroid41, for helping out and clicking all the buttons tonight.
Yeah, taking on two runners in cross key is not an easy feat. So
yeah. Right now, there is still one more tournament race ongoing as we speak on the SpeedGaming main, which we might end up getting rated into. I don't know. I don't control these things. Do you know who that is, Julo?
Do I know who what is?
Do you know who's racing right now that is on Restream?
Oh, I mean, I'll get banned from SG if I say the name.
It's Zaf and JP Racing and Logical Animizer. So, I said it. Don't worry. Anyway, so we might be reading into that. Tomorrow there are some matches assigned to a restream. Comms haven't been quite doled out, but on the schedule we have. If I apologize if I'm going to butcher this, but the name is IVCXS, and I don't exactly know how to say that. It's versus Flying Platypus Dimitri. And 80 tile swap at noon Eastern. At 2 Eastern, we have a cross keys matchup between Plasma Cap and Juber. At 3:30, we have another cross keys matchup between Nobly and Darethis. At 4 o'clock, we have a Kabuki matchup between Warbot and Crawl Tofu. 8 o'clock, we have a cross keys matchup between Skelly and T-Spags. And at the same time, we also have a race between BSJ and Astra Philippe in 80 tile swap. At 9:30, we have a matchup between IB Carmine Late Bid and Casual Boots. And looks like we also have a matchup at midnight in this very group tomorrow night. So good luck against Birdie Wong, Arya.
Oh, nuts. Nuts.
And with any luck, your Kabuki seed won't feature having to go into Castle Tower for the Yarokasa.
I hope it does. I want ridiculousness. This is going to be my last race. Got to be the maximum amount of idiocy.
All right. Anyway, with that, I'm Tofile. Have a good night, everyone. We will see you later.
Good night.
Good night.